Hello, my lovely Scorpios, and a very warm welcome to your December 2022 horoscope forecast. Well, we start out with the month, still all month, Mars, your ruler, is retrograde in your 8th house. Now, Mars retrograde, whilst it can be a little frustrating in the sense that sometimes things don't move forward as quickly as you would like them to, especially in the 8th house, it's a wonderful time for going inside, for introspecting, for putting your energy into the unseen worlds. The 8th house has to do with the metaphysical world, the esoteric world. This is, of course, astrology, numerology, tarot, crystals, psychology, channeling, energy work, healing. All these areas are wonderful areas to pursue, to look into, to investigate, and to also look at what's driving you. Yeah, what's pushing you? Are you motivated by fear? Are you motivated by anger? Are you motivated by joy? These are the questions to ask yourself with this Mars retrograde energy all month in that 8th house. Now, on the 7th of the month, we've got Mercury joining Pluto in this 3rd house. It's a time for some deep thinking, some deep communication. It's a good time for making some deep connections. You may connect with somebody that you really feel, wow, I feel like I know this person. And you may not know them for a long time, but you may really feel an amazing connection with somebody. It's a good time for some powerful communications, for getting a really important message out there, for teaching, for sharing, for learning, for studying. It's very transformative energy. On the 8th of the month, we've got a full moon happening in this 8th house, resonating with the Mars retrograde I just talked about. So the full moon in the 8th is shining a light on anything that you've been hiding, anything, and we won't talk about things that Scorpios hide, but anything that you've sort of swept under the carpet, not wanted to deal with, procrastinating about. Full moon shines a light on it. It may have to do with something financial. Something may need restructuring, reorganizing. But this is a really great time for pulling those skeletons out of the closet, getting them out into the air, either throwing them away or transmuting them into something that's useful and new. So it's powerful energy. On the 11th of the month, Venus comes into the 3rd house, and this brings the opportunity for some very nice relationships with people, nice friendships, nice social connections, and also a really good time for learning something that you love, or sharing something and teaching it that really gives you pleasure. So pass on your inspiration. On the 21st of the month, Jupiter will go into your 6th house, where it will stay until the middle of May of 2023. And Jupiter in the 6th is wonderful for healing, for health, for well-being, to finding new ways to really galvanizing your reserves of energy. It opens you out to new habit patterns, new ways of structuring your time. You may also move into a new career, a new area. You may be sharing your wisdom and knowledge with others in some way. And it's a great time for learning anything to do with health and healing and well-being. On the 22nd of the month, the sun will come into the 3rd, and on the 23rd, a new moon in this 3rd house. So this is a lot of activity in this 3rd house, which has to do with your mental energy, the power of your mind, the power of your thoughts. You're with yourself more than anybody else is. So a great time for re-examining what your repeated thoughts are. Are you speaking nicely to yourself? Are you being kind? And if not, how can you change that? New beginnings, new moon. So it's an opportunity for new people to come into your life As you change your mental and your thinking patterns, you create a whole new physical reality and a whole new change, a new energy in all your relationships. On the 29th of the month, Mercury will go retrograde. So if you can, before the 29th, get important contracts, leases, deals, negotiations completed, because Mercury will be retro until the 19th of January of 2023. So there you have it, my lovely Scorpios. Don't forget to watch your 2023-24 forecast if you haven't already. And thank you for subbing, liking, commenting, and sharing. Bye for now.